Hello gentlemen, I just wanted to talk with you today about some design aspects of the boots that I make and the options of material that you can choose from. So, first I wanted to begin with the kinds of leather that you can choose from. I have three kinds that are available, two that are only available on hand from a local distributor. This is a veg tan leather. This is a all-natural tannic acid based leather that's non-chromium, non-oil. This is mainly what I make my boots out. This is very cost effective and it gets a pretty good result, as you can see here. This is a tannic acid based leather. These boots can also be made in this chromium style leather, which is also locally available. It's about the same thickness, you know. It's not as firm though. If you want a firm boot, you usually want to go with this. But this leather makes wonderful dress boots. It usually has to be lined to add a little bit more rigidity to it. But, you know, unlined boots with this can be made as well to save you money if you want. This costs a little more, but, you know, not much. It's really negligible, and I usually just eat the cost so you guys can get your boots because everybody deserves nice boots. This stuff, however, is something I'm adding. It's a very firm leather. It's chromium based. It's firm like the veg tan, but it doesn't wrinkle like veg tan. Like veg tan leather, as you know, a lot of the old boots you can see when you pick them up on eBay, they've got a lot of wrinkles in them, you know, around the ankles and in the boot shaft because the leather is a little bit dry sometimes, and if you don't take care of it, if you don't keep it properly oiled, you know, it will eventually start to crease and, you know, develop these hard lines in it. So you have to take care of boots like these. These boots need regular polishing and lots of love, but, you know, a committed boot man will do that. Anyways, this stuff, being chromium tan, won't crease as easily. I mean, it's even a bit more rigid than the veg tan leather is. It's basically impervious to water. You know, it's really, really, really tough stuff. It's really, really wonderful. And it's a little hard to work with, but this I can get if somebody wants this for their boots. And you don't have to line it. I mean, it's nice and thick. It's really tough. I can get this. It's just going to take a little longer to get this because I have to have it shipped in from the East Coast. But I'm going to start adding more of this to my line. So if anybody wants this, you let me know. This is what do they call it? This is corrected grain boot leather. This is the veg tan leather, and this is the boot side. So when you make your order, you can just choose from one of these three. You're gonna probably have to wait like a week or two more for this because I have to have it shipped in. But those are your choices. And of course, if you want something thicker in veg tan, I can go up from. I can do anything from 3 ounce to 9 ounce. This is a 7 ounce right here. So this gives a nice rigid boot shaft. You know, as you can see with these guys. I mean, it gives you nice rigidity. So if you want something softer and thinner, it can be done. This can, I mean, all these can be lined too if you want. It's just, you know, whatever you're willing to pay for. So there's your leather options. And we have our sewing options. Currently, I've got a whole bunch of these because I think they're cool. I got a great deal on a bunch of these guys. This is a Vibram lug rubber sole. I also have heels to match. I didn't bring one up, but I do. But a lot of guys like this because if you're riding a motorcycle with these boots, it's good to have a little extra traction, or if you know, you just like having traction because as we all know, leather soles are really, they slip a lot. So, but you know, if you like a classic sole, it's available too. But this is what I have on hand, but other rubber soling options are available. There are plenty of cobblers in town who have just a stock of stuff I can go purchase from. So if you have anything in particular you want, let me know. I can get it. Otherwise, I usually just use a leather sole and a rubber heel, which is pretty standard. This is a leather outsole. Then what I do on top of that is then I add a half sole to it and then build your heel up. So that way you can replace this. Of course, this can be made out of leather too. So you have a leather outsole with a leather half sole and then a leather stack heel with a rubber cap, or you can do leather, or you know, if you've got heel irons, I can put those on too. But yeah, so those are those options there. Anywho, I hope this video has been helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know, because they're pretty much the sky's the limit on options for boots. I mean, this gentleman had, you know, leather soles and heels, so anything is, you know, available. So let me know. All right.